programs, created a community engagement team to connect with families who are not represented in the.
Okay, 1 o'clock, middle of the week, once again. And, yep, this is, and, yeah, we're going to begin mildly, as usual. We're going to begin even more mildly than regular. We're just going to jump right on into, here we are. Get this shot too. So, it is now, see the black men? I was dealing with some of those issues from last week. You know, I had the, yeah, I had the military man showed the various shots of the man kneeling in the military. And here, let me just read this for you. Notice October 2nd, please. See that? October. Wait a minute. Octagon. That's a four-sided circle, you know, but it's the 10th month. You know, 5, 10 months. But Octagon is only, media literacy lesson. 103 in 15 seconds. So, October 1st, 1962, the year I was born. October 1st, the month that my mother and my sister were born. 1962, the year I was born. October 1st, after Governor Rose Barnett orders state troopers to block the school entrance, federal marshals intervene, and James Meredith becomes first black student to enroll at University of Mississippi. 1962. After Governor Ross Barnett orders state troopers to block the school entrance, federal marshals intervene. James Meredith becomes the first. Can you hear me? The first, the year I was born, the first black student to enroll at University of Mississippi. Oh, what a fucking honor to go to school with white motherfuckers. Calcified pineal gland. Where's the balance, baby? Okay. Day number 2. October, media literacy lesson. Pay attention, please. What kind of messages are you getting from your media? 105 RA. Education. What level of education are you getting? So, October 2nd, today, 1965, more than 300 activists are sent to notorious Perchman Farm Prison for marching against segregation and racial terrorism in Natchez, Mississippi. Is that like a Germantown name or something? Natchez. You say it however you want to say it. Whatever, I am colonized. My colon, Kunta Kinte, they put a bag over my head and took me in a 2-month voyage, roots, from a continent that is now called Africa. Can y'all hear me? My back is all to the microphone. But a 2-month voyage from the mother continent over to this place here, where the indigenous red man who flies on the flag as a mockery in this state of mind. Get to your content, Brother R.A. Okay, so 1965, October 2nd. It's now what? The 21st century, right? The 21st century. And it's the 19th year. The 19th year, 19, into the 21st century. And ignorant people, 108, what does that 8 signify in this time frame? But if you were to just tap into the balance, the frequency as a child of the sun, you'd be on your own time frame. That's not your topic, alright? Stay on topic. Now, just sharing little notes of thoughts that in this potpourri, because this mind frame of the calcified pineal gland segregates and separates topics. Oh no, we're Harvard, and yes, we go to these institutions and we want you to study this particular topic and that particular topic and that particular topic. And then we are MIT. And yes, we are the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Yes, and we're working very closely with gene splicing and dicing organizations, Notavirus and Biogen and Genzyme and spleen dicing, and we're working on a gene now to make niggas more nonviolent. Alright, that's not your topic. Stay on topic, damn it. So October 2nd, October media literacy means the number 8. That sphere, the mother, her breast, her ass, is the figure 8. October, but it's the 10th month in calcified pineal gland thought process because there's no balance. And so the second, I'm giving you balance on the second, trying to explain to, and that's why, yeah, not necessarily in the light so much so, but you know, you have to understand the differentiation between, wait a minute, L-I-V-E, E-V-I-L. L-I-V-E, E-V-I-L. Just like with the pyramids, dealing with the sunshine side and the nadar side. So the second day of October 1965, more than 300 activists are sent to notorious Perchman Farm Prison for marching. Soldiers marching against segregation and racial terrorism in some German named town in Mississippi, which is like the real South. South. I'm not saying, you know, up north we articulate and enunciate each and every syllable. So up here at 111, just before we go into 1, what is this? Okay, 112. Yeah, 111. Are we dealing with all three aspects of who we are on the denotative, the connotative, and the abstract levels, dealing in, let's say, the baby level, the mummy level, and the universal, abstract, absolute void? Balanced level. Stay on topic. So, October 1st and 2nd, how significant and meaningful is date and time to you as an employee? Now, I just completed the major bullshit for the SSA using my quote-unquote attorney mind 113, number 3, that Trinity Disability Report Appeal, page 1 of 8. Oh, maybe I'll come in for a closer shot. Multitasking, thinking. Ah, yes, and don't forget the O. And before I even get into that shit, let's not put the paper on the microphone. Did I just make reference to Mississippi? Lest we forget. Can you see the whippings on that nigga's back? Lest we forget. July 4, 7. Oh, and it's such a great thing to be established in the 17 and 1800s here in the United States of America. Was that triple K or was that just doo-doo? Shit. Sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm sorry. All off topic. I love the spontaneity. I mean, we're just dealing with a potpourri. But the whole point of the fact of the matter is, settling into yourself and becoming one with who you are as a divine energy. What does it mean to think it's not illegal yet? Actually, That's important too. My grandparent, my grandmother, and my father, since it's my mother's birthday month, that's how they met. And I have those interviews, and I'll be showing those interviews. And it's very important that we as the Trinity, looking at the Brother R.A. Page and understanding A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I, as a melanin dominant black man, getting rooted and grounded and centered in myself and understanding, oh, wait a minute. I have my upper left corner, which is my spiritual side, my upper right corner, which is my intellectual side, and I have my lower left corner, which is my emotional side. Oh, darling, honey, sweetheart, baby, yo, let's perform the art of cunnilingus, baby. Can you imagine my tongue on your clitoris with all my taste buds and chi and energy, issuing that energy and my divinity into where the baby comes out? When we talk about my emotions coming out, and that's all I seem to focus on, is my lower self at the right angle. Oh, wait a minute. A squared plus C squared equals, did I say that right? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So that's the daddy, his emotional side, connecting with mommy and her intellectual side. But how many mommies have worked on their intellectual side and their emotional side and their physical side? That's what it is on your lower right-hand side. That's all your physical, redundant Laverne and Shirley, cap on a bottle, cap on a bottle, cap on a bottle, cap on, oh, did I say it? 40 hours, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week? Now, where is the intellectualism of the foundation of a relationship? 117. See that upper corner in the 7? Just before it gets into the 8? 118. Mommy, have you developed both halves of your brain? We're talking about your spiritual, your intellectual. That's the upper half of mommy. And then the lower half of mommy is that, oh, that emotional side and that physical side, that big ass gluteus maximus. Gluteus maximus. So we're dealing with the buttocks and the breast. Mother is to feed the children. So what is the child being fed? And where is the father come in the picture? And how is daddy rooting and ground? Now see, I'm not a monogamous, I'm a polygamous, because I can have as many women as I can provide for. Now is the way I'm thinking. If I'm understanding the full integrity of who I am as a melanin, biological, living light, black man, digging into the roots of my consciousness and subconsciousness and all elements of who I am, being a child of the sun. So in practicing meditation and movement, a melanin dominant art, which Master Heeds would say is Tai Chi in the Tao, but I have to convert it as Brother R.A. in this 21st century to dumbass niggas who don't understand, oh my God, I gotta work for a dead fucking slaveholder for the rest of my... I need to compete. Oh, I gotta compete. Oh my God, I need some more money. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to the store and play Powerball. Hi, TT, I see you over there. I'm going to play Powerball, and hopefully I'm going to win some dead slaveholders and dig myself out of this hole I let myself get buried in as a melanin-dominant black woman. Where's the black man to educate the black woman? That say, yo, wake the fuck up, bitch. 120. All right? Okay, now 121. You're way off script. You went off your drama. So there's your A squared plus B squared. The man and the woman have to understand one another, because how is it drawn? The right angle. Opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. And that you as the father are holding the child, you as the mother are holding the child, and you are developing the child in his upper and his lower arena. The male's upper spiritual, intellectual arena, the female's emotional or intellectual arena, and her spiritual arena, the higher self, versus the physical aspects of who you are and the emotional aspects of who you are. That's where we seem to be stuck in a calcified pineal gland way, and we're not elevating the child. We're stuck in this kind of media bullshit. I'm sharing knowledge even with knuckleheads that might even be working for a UPS. I'm scared of the media. You see this? Brother R.A. scared of all the bullshit that's out there. Get to your topic. You are to read now your application submission to the Social Security Administration, Form 3441 BK, page 1 of 8, Disability Report Appeal. Information about the disabled person. So, in reading this particular application in the 130 and 123, by 1:30 I have to be on to the next topic. Now, so that means I will shorten this segment, and my response to this particular appeal. I put in all my personal data. Richard Wilton, author, Jr., 019-545-6662. My phone number is 617-383-1122. Put my sister's information out there. And now, I'm just trying to make sure that all this information in the calcified pineal way of thinking, the hardened, my child, I inbred. And as my child inbred, as I inbred, the glands clashed. Folks that are not too closely related, the genes interlock. But the melanin recessive, the melanin didn't get to the top of the skin. It recessed. So there's black, brown, red, and yellow people. And then there's the albino, the bleached blonde, blue eyes, white hair. October, I have to drop the knowledge. The 88, the circle. You are the one. The numbers, letters, art, in the verbiage of this calcified pineal gland's way of communicating, but in understanding what does it mean to go within yourself as a divine energy? And you saw me hit the pipe, so even with the natural organic hallucinogen in my cave dwelling my colonizer's language. Now, dealing with the Social Security Administration, page 1, I put that particular information out there, filing for a Social Security disability. And I feel, as a melanin dominant black man in America, and after all the bullshit that we've endured, let's go back to the wide shot, that would help. The bullshit that we've endured. Oh, I didn't put it up there? Come on, pig. Where's the wide shot? Come on. So, this is a long ass, not even long, but I want to get to, yes, I believe I got seizures after doing the mind control show, and Dr. Steven Pinker wrote a letter to President Vest about how the mind, Pinker wrote the book, How the Mind Works, and because he wrote a letter to President Vest asked me, Brother R.A., can you no longer volunteer for WMBR 88.1 with more black resistance? And after putting out that type of programming, talking about milk the deadly poison, and a cattle rancher who won't eat meat because he talks about he grinds up his dead cows and feeds them back to other cows so that he could get his cows to market faster. And everybody's always working to make more and more dead slaveholders. And melanin dominant people can't process milk because it only comes out through our snot. And so after you eat a slice of cheese pizza or drink some milk, melanin dominant people primarily, you end up sucking snot. So in my response to these particular people, Social Security Administration, and I did say the particular form, the appeal, disability report, section 10 remarks. Use the space to provide any information you could not show in earlier sections of this form, or any additional information we feel we should know about. Please be sure to include the number of the question you're answering. And so, let me just go ahead, make sure I keep my papers in order, because I'm anal retentive like that. I gotta make sure, dealing with these motherfuckers, they get your ass, grip lock. My response to these people, to that question, page 1 and above, include this envelope with my sister's contact information, Supplement Security Income Notice, Social Security Administration Q047A March 19th, 2019, claim 5662. Social Security Administration, Q47A, March 19th, 2019, claim 5662. Claim for disability insurance benefits. SSA determined that I am not entitled to disability benefits based on the claim that I filed. To get Social Security disability benefits, you must have been disabled on or before 6/30/2009, the date you were last insured for disability benefits. The following information reflects that you were, at time, you said that you are disabled because of seizures, kidney issues, diabetic, stroke, memory, and concentration problems. Your eligibility for disability benefits has passed. Although we have made reasonable attempts, sufficient evidence to support your claim, we were not able to obtain it. I respond, I disagree with the claim dated 6/30/2009 and March 19th, 2019. Hence, the appeal September 30th, 2019. SSA determined I was not entitled to supplemental income payments based on the claim that I filed. Un momento. I need some liquid. My mouth is parched after that hit. So, dealing with Social Security, number one, what kind of social is this? In the calcified pineal gland thought process. And security for a melanin-dominant black man in America that in 1962, they just let the first nigga attend a white school to be taught what? And you trying to tell me who the fuck I is? I don't know if I get to read all this bullshit. It's already 1:32. So, I have so much more to share. 57 minutes isn't enough for Brother R.A. because I got too much to say. And let me see if I can get quickly to something else that might be rather important in this that I want to get to. Might have to... something might have to get left out. Okay, SSA determined I was not entitled to supplemental security income payments based on the claim I filed. This notice stated medical evidence shows the following. I'm glad I did read this. The fact that you have seizures would prevent you from doing jobs requiring you to use dangerous machines, climb ladders, work in high places. However, your black dumb nigga ass can do other plantation work, nigga, pick cotton. I'm sorry. However, you can do other jobs. Work. I did write this too. Pay attention. 133 and 134. Work somewhere on somebody's plantation, earning dead slaveholders, devaluing myself. Working for this type of exchange or medium is devaluing my integrity. I'm certain that my integrity is different than the type that SSA describes in the Privacy Act statement in the collection and use of personal information, integrity of Social Security programs. The images on money of dead slaveholders from George Washington to Ben Franklin and all those in between owned slaves. Even Grant, although he let his slave go before he began the Civil War. My being a melanin, biological, living light, dominant black male, I choose not to devalue my integrity in this societal structure in such a competitive way. I have learned to value myself differently. You are able to perform simple jobs without complex instruction, the ones that do not involve working closely with others. That might be true. Because y'all are some stupid motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh. Sit with your feet flat, boy. Get rooted. Okay, now. You're able to perform simple jobs without complex instructions, ones that do not involve working closely with others. You can lift up to 25 pounds frequently and 50 pounds occasionally. And why would I do this for dead slaveholders at 57, single, never married, no children, to possibly hurt myself or endanger myself or cause undue stress, aggravation, physically, mentally, or spiritually, because my United States, in parentheses, snakes, government, Social Security Administration, my wayward child of only 1/10 the Earth's population ass? Yes, I have a stake in this claim. I'm not separating myself away from my melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland, European. And actually, I wish somebody out there would create a emoji where I I wrote European and then I spelled out Y-O-U-R-A double R, so it's your R-A-P. Don't laugh, keep going. On, in parentheses, European, who is more aggressive, stole the land from the red people. My child expects me to suffer this way for a living. Me, father of humanity, a child of the sun, just another face in the crowd, acknowledging my oneness with you. $138. So, my oneness with you, the environment, and the one verse. Yes, I disagree with the decision. I walked over to the SSA 20 Fawcett Street, Cambridge on May 3rd. Only my 45th day after SSI notice dated March 19th told me I only had 60 days to ask for an appeal. You are just now receiving this after submitting my paperwork on the 45th day, May 3rd, 2019, possible some Brother RA detractors at this location, since they were never sent these forms, SSA 3441, Disability Appeal, SSA 561, Request for Reconsideration, SSA 827, Authorization to Disclose Information. According to the young lady I spoke to in Mexico, SSA operator said on September 10th, ooh, I put in the wrong date. I hope that's on. I hope that only. It should be September 19th. Okay. So, September 10th, 2010, or 2019, when I called to check on my status, you make sure you reference the date April 26, 2019. Okay, so only 7 days after I, one who has seizures, walked from North Cambridge to East Cambridge SSA office on Fawcett Street. Yes, I humbly appeal the decision made in Supplemental Security Income Notice and Disability Insurance Benefit Notice. The reports listed, I vaguely remember the doctors listed. The physicians still haven't determined the cause of the seizures, and I'm still being used as a human guinea pig. Trial and error, drug testing, experimentation. Drugs are causing me to scratch and itch all night. I have seizures in the house and I don't make a big thing of it. I remember getting up off the floor one time, the next time next to a scale, I just got back in the bed. I'm being told I need to call a doctor or social worker to report them this type of situation. SSA. My negligence. Doctors are telling me they don't have social workers to help me fill out papers or things. Oops, your mistake. You shouldn't let me do shit. I might be too dramatic. And with each seizure, it deletes memories. As one who meditates and sinks well within himself, as a pupil of the one verse, as a circle has no beginning or no end, I'm evolving beyond my ways of nonsense to an element that words cannot grasp, even the essence of. Any aspects and the absoluteness of void. One thing is certain, at birth, we are all born alone, live alone, and die alone. I am choosing my path. Being an employee, this concept of mind frame, or framed mind, or head set, is not comprehended nor developed by corporations, institutions, educations such as the United States of America that offer dead slaveholders for labor to perform tasks as a means of exchange, as opposed to a more virtuous means of trade or exchange to achieve a common planetary achievement. After leaving Europe, traveling to the continent known as Africa, capturing me, laying me in the belly of a ship for 2 months in my own feces, the modern day Kunta Kinte, selling me on an auction block for dead slaveholders, or some value equivalent to a stone. Gold, not any human virtue. Having a job is just over broke. Not broke, just over broke. Physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, and financially. Not like the upper echelon. Those that have a calcified pineal gland and have a structured system of competition, and the stronger, wealthiest rule, control, and dominate. The 9/10ths the Earth's population. Controlling the media distribution matrix of the planet. Noam Chomsky, propaganda and control of the public mind. Is your mind being controlled? Do you have balance? All right, get to your letter. Get done. You spent too much time on this. You get 10 minutes left. I authorize to disclose information to the Social Security Administration. Like the government does not know everything there's to know about Richard W. Arthur Jr., a.k.a. Brother R.A., on YouTube. So, I sent back all these particular forms. Walked over my response to 20 Fawcett Street, May 2nd, 2019, Dr. Seth, Primary Care. May 21st, Dr. Rachel Narden, Medical Specialties. May 23rd, 2019, Dr. Jill Young Mendelez, Medical Specialties. Dr. Young Mendelez, appointment 12:30 on July 11th. I informed the librarian on July 16th that I have seizures. They're changing my medication. Just let me fall. If I have a seizure in front of you, just let me fall out. I'll wake up and fall in 45 minutes and get back up to doing what I was doing. She's like, no, I'm calling 911. So, on July 17th, documented seizure at Cambridge Public Library. Only 6 days after the prescription change. 82 days after, or 11 weeks and 5 days, or 21 days after March 19th, 2019, letter telling me I'm not entitled. Attached is a copy of the documents I have to add for my request for consideration. Cambridge City Hospital Emergency Department attending provider, Dr. Gulligan Safin, or something like that. July 17th, 2019, 8:57 p.m. I've read the entire form, both pages, and choose not to sign SSA 827 form. The House has 96% chance of winning. Those playing only have a 4% chance of winning. I am my House and choose 100% opportunity being rooted, centered in me. I will sign and create document giving SSA, Social Security Administration, authorization to disclose my information and maintain my integrity, not succumbing to the requested atrocities, considering my consideration, my condition and awareness as just another face in the crowd. I'm unaware of the connotations, innuendos in signing the SSA document, so I prefer putting my signature on a document I initiated. SSA 656-1, request for consideration, signature optional. I didn't sign that either, so check case review. So, hope my appeal is appealing. We'll see how those who have the opportunity receiving such media from brotherra.com will respond. Whether you are family as melanin dominant with a liquid pineal gland, do you access your balance? Or whether you are my melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland struggling to reach your balance. I feel I should not have to work in this structured society where my integrity is not viewed. My integrity at 151 is not viewed as a virtue. Yes, I can manage dead slaveholders as long as we use them as a value system. So send them to me as far back as when I first applied. And there's my scribble of a signature. Penmanship. Do you teach penmanship in school? So I guess I had to read all that. So I have 9 minutes left. That's why I put it there in the programming. Now, let's make sure. And here's all the documents. And I had high at that point in time. But of course, as you can see, I'm working on losing some weight, doing meditation and movement. Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. Any consultations with Master Heej. He requires two Ben Franklins and a grant if you're going to consult with him. And please send Ben Franklin's to Dave Pearson, who does my website. And make sure people know to hit the YouTube button, because that YouTube, I mean, the way he's designed the site is just limited, I guess. Where do I wish to go? Let's show you some pictures of what's the most important thing, since I only have 6 minutes, really. Let's show you some of this new toy here. Let's see if this will work for a brother. If I bring this up, because you know how these computers don't like to play with Brother R.A. So here I am at MIT dealing with what kind of piece of art is that, and the numbers and the configurations, and I put up the perpendicular lines, the longitude and latitude. Are you capable of understanding who you are as a thinking individual? I will eventually get to reading the minutes from that meeting. I wish to share that with the audience, because that guy running the meeting was something else. He was really something else. So, but here, let me just share some other pictures with you. How great of a genius are we as people if we have done this, and we're still looked at as science projects. So we've built these types of pyramids, but do we get deep enough into who we are, or are we just in the calcified pineal gland way of thinking? So do we get down to the root and core of who we are. You see how that configuration is? Yeah, I'm acknowledge that picture too. Yes, there's so much more to share. I got 2 minutes left. So, share that picture, and sharing pictures. Think it's not illegal yet. I really wish for more folks to, oh, yeah, let's see if we can, since we got 2 minutes, let's see if we put this up. Don't, you gonna play with me? Let's say the sun is setting on, where am I? MIT. Y'all can't read all that, but yeah, an anchor. The sun is setting. The steps have climbed up and setting on an anchor at MIT, anchoring knowledge and information in the calcified pineal gland, no longer stuck and stupid. Okay, we'll have to end that there and come back to that shot for a second. I got 30 seconds left. You've been watching Who? I am your host, Brother R.A., the brother with something to say. Still single, never married, no children, looking to perform the art of cunnilingus. Whether you're melanin dominant, recessive,